Hi, welcome to Art Draw. Today we're going to draw Toph Beifong from Avatar, also featuring in Fortnite at the moment, Chapter 5, Season 2. So let's get in there at the top, probably around about here. I'm just going to pop a little sort of dot in the center about there. That's going to be the top of Toph's head. Then we're going to just work our way out on the left and do a very similar thing on the right there, okay? Then we can work it down. This is all the hair area here, so work that down around there. Then the hair sort of comes down, I would say sort of like a bit of a prong like that and up. And then maybe from, let's see, there's kind of like a little bit of hair in like that, and then it kind of goes down again like that, up. And then that kind of goes around, kind of down like that, okay? Let's put those eyes in, so eyebrow here, and then there's another little eyebrow along here, and then we've got the eyes. So top of the eyes, just a little curve there, and then we'll just put some big old circles in. All these characters have got pretty big eyes, so just really lightly just pop in eye there, and then I'm just going to do a little bit of black in there as well, just to show like the iris area. Just under here, a little nose, so a little button nose, just a little curve just about there. There we go. And then like a really small little mouth on top, so it's like slightly sort of smiling, so just up, yeah, like that, okay. Then we've got the actual mouth itself, chin itself, and sort of chin, so I'm gonna go down like that, in, around, and up, like so there, okay? Circle here, and then the earrings are like little triangles there, okay? Then we're gonna go from that point, we're gonna do an arc up like so, and then down to here. Bring that back up, a bit more of a point up here, and then down like that, like a little piece of headwear on there. And then we're going to do a neck, so two little lines here, one and then two, like that, okay, cool. Just going to sort of pincer off the hair a little bit there and there. All right, okay, next up, a bit of a collar just below the neck, so a little V area like so. That kind of comes out either side here and here, and then from the back pop a little line out, and then this collar's going to come out down here, two little lines, and then kind of just join up where the V is on either side like that. Okay, cool. Right, next up, it's kind of got like a tunic on, so what I'll do is just do almost like a straight diagonal just down there and out there. That's the top of like the tunic area. This then kind of curves in like that. Same on this side, we'll curve it in like that. All right, and then from this tunic, it kind of comes out quite square, so a straight line there, and then that kind of then just comes out, probably down to about here. Same on this side, it kind of comes, let's think, like out like that again. Okay, and then in like that, and then this one comes in like that. Okay, pop a little belt on. There's a belt here, real chunky belt going on, so straight line here. Just bring that out ever so slightly, and out ever so slightly there. And then that's kind of rounded off underneath. The belt kind of comes around like that there. Let's pop some arms in, so we're just gonna go right in there then. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll just draw a diagonal out on this arm here. So the diagonal out like this, then kind of comes out underneath here, just on this sort of corner point, just below that maybe, comes out and around like that. This then flares up here and down, and then join that up. It's a little like cuff on this bit, so just draw a little sort of cuff there, join that up. And then another little straight line where the elbow is. This is where the forearm will come down. So just a curve like that. And then another little one here. And then there's like a wrist sort of armor on. So I'm just going to do 2 lines like that. Let's just join that up. So it makes almost like a square block there. And then we'll pop our hands in. Now the hands are almost like glove-like. So I'm just going to do a line out here. And then a couple of little wobbly bits there where the sort of fingers will be. Bring that out. And then just join that up with a line here. Then what we can do, because they're fingerless, I'm going to go just around like that area there. Cool, okay. Just kind of do the same on the other side as well. So just underneath this sort of like corner area here, we'll just bring it out, a little taper. Same on this side, we're going to do this sort of element again. So from the sort of this point here, we'll just go down and out and in like that. Join those up and a little kind of taper line in there. Then we can do a little elbow area there. Straight line down here, straight line down there. A little bit of armor, so again, it's almost like a slightly rounded square. And then we can do the other hand, so very similar again. So bring that in around here, a couple of little joint areas, and then just join that up like so. And we can just maybe just pop the fingers in underneath like that. Okay, cool, all right. The tunic kind of comes down this way, and I think it kind of ends up, let's say about there. So I'm going to do a straight line here, right? And then this is going to curve up to the finger area. So curve that up there, and then just curve that ever so slightly up that way. All right. Now we can kind of pop in the leg areas. Big old flared trousers here. So line there, and then here, pop a line in there. Then we can do a nice curved area either side of that. 1, 2. And then from sort of the hip area, we can just come out and join it up. Same about here, just come out and join it up. Cool, okay. Right, next up, let's get the legs in, sort of the lower leg area. So 2 little lines, 1, 2, same here, 1, 2. Then round that off. Okay, there's like foot armor here, so this just comes down a bit like where the wrists are. Kind of comes down like that. This one, similar sort of thing, like that. Curve that off, right? And we've got like a little flared area underneath, so just pop that out like so. Same on this side, just sort of pop out flared area there. And then we'll just round that off where the foot's gonna start. Round that off. Then we could pop our feet in. So she's got bare feet. So I'm just going to do a little line here. Big toe. 2, 3, 4, 5. And join that up. Okay, here. Bring that out. Big toe. 2, 3, 4, 5. And join that up. Okay. Let's just ground her with a bit of flooring. Like that. Okay, top's looking good. Let's put a bit of detail in. So start at the top. There's like a little sort of change of colour on this area here. So I'm just gonna sort of pop a little bit of piping on here now, around like that. Okay, maybe a couple of little bits in these triangle bits of the earrings. Now the tunic, bit of piping here on this side. Bit of piping, it sort of comes in here and down there. Then there's a couple of little sort of creases, a crease here. And then where this piping is here, we can start this off like in this area. Just bring that up to there and go across like that. Then a bit lower down, just come out, bring that up there, okay? Belt area, a few little rivets. So 1, 2, 3. And then underneath we can just pop those in. 1, 2, 3. A little V area where there's a bit of a crease, same here, same here. Then we can pop some piping in again on this tunic area. So just bring that down to about there. And then we've got, it kind of squares off again. So come up here, along, and down and out. Same on this side, we're just gonna pop a little bit of piping to about there. Then we're just gonna draw a little squared area and then just cap that off like that. Just on the trousers, there's like little kind of bands here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 little lines going on there. Oh yeah, and then we just got on the arm banding. So that's kind of capped off with a little bit of piping either side of that. Let's pop that in. Okay, cool. Then there's some little rivets. So I'm gonna kind of put 1, 2, 3. Same here, 1, 2, 3. And then a little bit of shading and sort of areas where there's a bit of creasing in the trousers, just there, kind of here and here as well. And then let's pop in just a bit of piping again, and these sort of anklet parts. And then I think there's a few little dots, so rivets again. So just pop a few little rivets in around there. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. All right, cool. Now that's in, I'm gonna just gonna color in the hair area here, a black color. So just color that in. All right, top of there and around, and then underneath here. Okay, cool, that's in. Okay, all right, let's get coloring. So let's get a skin color in first of all. So let's start at the feet and just pop in a bit of skin color around here, just on the toes and the leg area. Just there, again, like toes, leg area there. And then the little gaps on the fingerless gloves, so pop that in there. On the arms, so we can just fill that area in there, fill that in there as well. Then we're just sort of working where the neck is, and then we'll just be really careful because we just sort of coloured this area black, but we can just start filling in around here and just leave a little bit of white space around the eyes. All those big old eyes around there. And just fill in around the features. Cool. Nice, okay, that looks good. Okay, let's get ourselves a nice sort of yellow color, and we're just gonna fill in this, the earrings, just like cover that area. And then let's just fill in sort of this head dress area too. Around there and there. And then where this tunic is, I'm just gonna just fill in the tunic area with this yellowy color. Just fill it all in around there and there. And then below here too. Okay, cool. So those bits filled in. Let's get ourselves a nice kind of like mid-green, and we're just going to fill in all these areas. So just fill those in. Sides get that chunkier tip. Down by here as well. Get those trousers filled in. Okay, same on this side. And then got the gloves. So fill the area in there with the gloves. And here. And then just these little flared bits by the feet. That's cool. All right, okay. Just gonna get myself like a very dark gray, and I'm just gonna fill in sort of like a browny gray. Just fill in sort of these band areas around here. Here. Looks like a browny grey, just almost black, but just adds a nice bit of variance, especially when we've got the black hair in there on our character. Okay, and then just down by here. Cool. Now, let's get ourselves a nice kind of gold colour. What I can do here is just start to fill in like the piping areas. It's just a little bit darker. In these areas too. And then where we've got these rivets and things, just pop a little bit of colour in there. Just dab that in. And then where there's a little bit of shading colour, let's get that back to that skin colour again. I think that might just give us a good little option where that skin colour is just over the top of that yellow. Kind of helps give us that differentiation and sort of cell shading kind of look and feel on that. So that's quite cool. Just a little bit, maybe just in there as well. Oh yeah, there's a little bit of green, vibrant green at the top here. So I think there's a little bit going on up here too. Just pop that in there. That's good. And then her eyes, let's have a look. I think they're kind of like a greeny blue. And just kind of, just a little touch on that area there. And then what I have got is a darker green. I can just pop a bit of shading on the character here and on this sort of belt area. A little bit here, sort of very flat colour. Just helps to make it pop a little bit. Just down there. And then this little sort of piping bit here, fill that in, a bit around here. Same goes for around there. Fill that in. Tiny little bit on the glove area as well, I think. Yeah, that kind of just helps make it pop a little bit there. Let's get that light blue again. Let's pop that in the background because it's a nice sort of popping blue and it's not used much else in the colour palette, so we can just add a little bit of variance to our picture. Okay, I like that's pretty cool. So that is Toph Beifong. So let's pop that on. Toph. On Art Draw. Please do like and subscribe if you like the pic, and we'll get some more done. All right, thanks for watching, everyone.